What's up, everybody? This is a bit of an impromptu hobby update ramble here. I don't have my tripod with me. I don't know where it is actually. It's somewhere, but I don't have it. So it's going to be a bit of shaky cam here because I don't have a tripod to steady the camera. So with that said, I wanted to do a bit of a hobby update. I did a test model for a Space Marine color scheme that I feel like I've settled on, and this is the one that it'll be for doing a DIY for, slowly of course over time. But before I get into that, that shoulder pad, which is orange, it may not seem that way on the camera, but it is an orange shoulder pad, was achieved using not Spectra's, Wicked Colors by Graytex. I don't know why I was thinking Spectra for. Graytex has its own line, and then they make the Wicked Colors line. This is Wicked Orange, and you get 60 mils of it for basically $6.50 or so, with tax and everything, so not bad. It's an airbrush paint, but it's the orange shade I wanted, and because there's not a gaming store close by, there is one near me that I want to check out, but it's not close by. I went ahead and I got this from the local hobby store. It's an airbrush paint that dries glossy, so you have to cut it with matte varnish if you want to paint it on and have it dry matte. Although if you're going to seal your models, that'll cut down the matte as well after the fact. And it's also really transparent. You can see here on the palette, you can see underneath it right to the bottom of the palette right there. Really a dry paint. Oh, not a dry paint, a transparent paint. That is dry paint there though, that's not wet. So with that being the case, you really want to put a base coat down of like a gray, a really light gray, or a white before putting it down. Just give it a fighting chance at actually looking orange and not taking a million coats. So what we have here is a test model, very different from what I was going for before my hiatus. That pearlescent white just wasn't working at all, so I abandoned that. And I based this off of the Unification era Imperial Fist color scheme, only I put the color on the left arm as opposed to the Marine's right arm, and it's orange instead of yellow. As you can see, it's only the forearm and the back of the hand. The fingers are metallic, and the elbow and upper arm are metallic. The shoulder pad insets orange, and the rest is this lead belcher color with wash on it. Now, if you take a look-see, you can see the shoulder pad trim, and it's a bit more evident on the backpack skull there, but also the chest emblem and whatnot are darker metallic. I took War Colors metallic black, added a few drops of War Colors transparent black to make a darker metallic, to be like two different shades of metallic color going on there on this model. The weapons have copper on them because I like me copper stuff, so I always want to include some copper. And other than that, it's just a washed model that's meant to kind of look gritty, a little grungy, and I think it works pretty well. Blue helmet lenses because I just wanted to do something different is all. But one thing that I do like that you might not be able to see pretty easily is on the... Oh, come on, focus. Focus? No? No focus. There we go. You can see next to my finger there, you see almost like a faded circle type of hexagrammic warding on the leg there. At least I can see it in the camera. You might not be seeing it because you don't know what exactly the pattern is, but it's on the leg there, and it's really subtle. You can kind of see it when I angle it that way, and the gun's in the way, but I want to make this color scheme a bit more arcane-like, so I put a white transfer down there on the lead belcher, and then carefully watered down lead belcher to kind of mostly cover it, to kind of make it look like it's a really subtle hexagrammic warding on the leg there. And then I did the black wash over that with the rest of it to kind of bring it in line. I'm happy with how it works. I think with a bit more experimentation I can get it to look a little bit more obvious but still be subtle, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But overall I'm really pleased with the look. These guys are going to be known as the Trinary, to give them a more of a kind of overtly mysterious type of arcane feeling name. And I think they'll be a lot of fun to paint. The longest part is the orange on the arm. The rest of it you can slap together pretty quickly, and I am pleased with the result. I do like it, and I'm looking forward to doing yet another model over time. So that's just a little update. There is no symbol on or anything on the arms yet, because what I really want to make use of is the Legion Destroyer Squad symbol. which if you look it up, you can see what it looks like. I really like that symbol. It's like a three-pointed star almost, and it works with the whole name of the trinary. But there's no decal sheet sold by Forge World that has a significant amount of the Destroyer Legion symbol on there. Or the Legion Destroyer Squad symbol, I should say. There's not a lot on the transfer sheets that come with them. So I haven't been able to get my hands on a significant quantity of Legion Destroyer Squad symbols. And nobody has put out a fan-made decal sheet that has a whole bunch of Legion Destroyer Squad symbols on it. The moment that happens, because I'll just print it out, hopefully it'll be black. The moment that happens, I'm going to put this symbol on both shoulder pads because I kind of like that instead of putting a tactical squad marking and so on. So yeah, that's what I want to do, but I just haven't been able to get my hand on that symbol yet. So that's my biggest hurdle to climb for these guys. But I do like the color scheme. It's different. It can't be really mistaken for much else because orange isn't really used that much. Plus it's got copper weapons, which help it stand out a bit. So overall, I am pleased with the result. It may not be for everybody, but I like it. So just wanted to kind of do a little update because I managed to finish this guy quicker than I thought, for the most part. He's not sealed in a matte varnish yet. I might do a little bit more weathering, some minor dry brushing to make it look like the metal armor is scratched up and a bit brighter in some areas, very subtly. I might do that, but really I'm going to hold off on doing much else until I get some decals for his shoulder pads, which will take some time. Although that won't stop me from doing another model, so I'll just have a few to put decals on or what have you. But anyways, just thought I'd share. So I'm going to stop wiggling the camera around, and this is my messy portable workspace. So there you go. As you can see, I did another backpack. I actually used this backpack as a test for the darker metallic, and I think it worked out pretty well. Anyways, that's it. So this is the trinary. This is the color scheme I'm going to be going with, and thanks for sticking through it. Until the next one, take it easy.